Just on Harry Maguire, does your heart go out to Harry that he can't get a kick at the ball seemingly at United, but he can with you?
Well, we're not in a world where we cuddling in heartfelt situations. We're in the tough world of professional football. So,
well, put it this way: does it baffle you?
Well, no, because he's got 2 World Cup winners in the team ahead of him. Varane and Martinez are top level players. So, when you're at the big clubs, you're always going to be challenged. They're going to sign players every summer. You've got to compete for your position, and you've got to take that battle on. And of course, if you're Manchester United, you want good backup as well, because you're going to get injuries. They've got Champions League football as well as trying to push for the Premier League. So I'm sure they will be comfortable about Harry staying as backup or being in the team or however that fight ends up. And then if he's not in the team, then he's got a decision to make as to whether he can go and play regular football somewhere else. Put England aside, the start point for any player is, are they fulfilled in their job? Most players want to play every week. So if he stays at United, Gareth, and still doesn't play on a regular basis, you'll still select him. If he gets a move somewhere else and starts playing, you'll still select him. Well, that's not as straightforward as that, because it depends on how other players at other clubs are playing. So I can never guarantee a player that we're going to pick them. Now, we have to this point because the comparable with the other players in those positions in terms of experience, in terms of qualities with the ball, in terms of the aerial presence and the balance and the relationship that him and John Stones have had over a long period of time. It's a partnership that's worked brilliantly for us. So we recognise that, but there's always new challenges coming through. There are some good young centre-backs coming through that are slowly picking up experience, and that is going to be the challenge moving forward.
I think you touched on it just then. I was just going to ask the question about the importance of having options at the heart of the defence. It's a position that you played, and probably it's one position that probably over time we as English fans really would hope that there's more selection problems that you're going to have at the heart of defence. So did it buoy you up a little bit, the 2 boys in the summer with the 21s? How well they done? Yeah,
very good. I mean, of course, a different level of football, but we knew that. We went there to get to know the players better, to be able to see them in that pressured environment. We thought both of them did very well. Taylor Harwood-Bellis, Levi Colwill. Both had good seasons with their club, albeit one in the Championship. Levi at Brighton had an excellent season. Brighton had a brilliant season. The way they played, the style of play. He's got a different challenge this year. Can he get into Chelsea's first team? And he's still a very young player. So he's progressing brilliantly. We don't want to be putting all the pressure on him to be the next one. But it's interesting now with Mark Guehi coming through as well, and 1 or 2 others that, we do need that competition.